Seeing a flurry of activity right now at the Georgia State Capitol. It's the last day of this year's legislative session. There are several bills that could affect your family that have yet to be decided.
So Atlanta News First reporter Rebecca Schramm is live at the state capitol. Rebecca, lawmakers and lobbyists are preparing for a long night. What do you know right now?
Well, Lana and Rick, we were just inside. You can bet there will be a lot of caffeine consumed in this building today as everyone prepares for the midnight deadline, and the stress is building by the hour.
It's a crazy day. The rules go out the window for sure.
Since January, lobbyists have spent countless hours in conversation with Georgia lawmakers, and it all comes down to today. Tony Simon lobbies for several corporations and associations. He and his partners are watching 20 bills on this last day of the session. Plus, they're looking out for surprises too, bills that might come back from the dead.
Nothing is dead on day 40 and nothing is as it seems. So you can take a bill that technically hasn't moved out of a committee at all and attach it to something and it could pass in an hour.
But we have the open conference rule, which is perfectly weird. Any bill can be turned into anything in the world by a conference committee. Literally anything in the world.
For decades, Neil Herring has lobbied for several environmental groups.
Well, it's hard to come up with an analogy, but it would be like going into a neighborhood and switching all the children around to different parents.
That's what it's like.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the level of confusion is calculated and it works.
Among the more controversial bills we're watching, ones that deal with immigration, online sports betting, elections, and puberty blockers for minors experiencing gender dysphoria. No matter what bills they're tracking, stakeholders and state lawmakers themselves have come to learn you can't blink on this last day. You've got to be on your A game.
It is very stressful until midnight.
Yep, midnight is when the speaker and the lieutenant governor yell sine die, which is a Latin phrase signifying the end of the session, and all the lawmakers throw their papers in the air in celebration. This will be continuing coverage for us, so check back with us for updates. Live at the state capitol, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.